What's up, guys? Hopefully my stream doesn't crap out today. Alright, let's see here. What do we got? Let's pop out chat real quick. Boom. That way we can keep an eye on it. So, until we actually get people in here, I'm not sure what to talk about. Just kind of doing homework this evening. Nothing crazy. I guess we can talk about kind of where I've been in life. Kind of just how I've been doing, I guess. Before I say what I'm about to say, I do want to make something clear. I have had depression and anxiety and suicidal ideations for my entire life. With that being said, these last couple of weeks, I have been experiencing the worst burnout of my entire life. I used to think that burnout was like fake, right? I'm like, what do you mean? You just get the shit done. You just get it done. No matter how sad or depressed or in the dumps I was, I've always been able to get stuff done. And it's not until these last couple of weeks, like last 2 or 3 weeks, that I've like not been able to do anything. I used to think that when people would be like, sorry bro, I can't come into work, or I didn't go to school because I was too depressed. I was like, what do you mean? You just get up and go. And, I've now learned that, depression affects everyone differently, and I've also very recently learned that burnout is a real thing, and not wanting to get out of your bed or not getting out of bed because of depression is a real thing. I thought people were making it up. And I know that sounds like I'm a huge dick. And I am. But I guess I just never understood that until recently. Not 2 days ago Sunday, but like 2 Sundays ago, or maybe it was 3 Sundays ago, I didn't leave my bed pretty much all day. I think I stayed in bed until 4 o'clock. And every single day I've been sleeping sleeping through my alarms. At night I haven't been able to sleep I haven't been sleeping very good. Like the other night I didn't fall asleep till 5:36. And I just have no willpower or drive to do anything. Even when in the past, when I haven't even felt motivated to do things, I can still get myself to do them. I can still just be like, alright, get up, you sack of shit. You gotta get your shit together and get stuff done. And I've always gotten stuff done, but about 3 weekends ago, maybe even 4 now, I think it was 3 ago, I was like, okay, I need to get prepared for these coming up weekends because I'm going to be busy. So I did between 15 and 20 assignments, including for school, including also cleaning my room, helping my parents with things, doing my laundry, just getting all of my shit together and getting it done, taken care of, and squared away, so that way the 2 weekends ago and last weekend I could focus on the stuff that I had going on, because I was very busy. And then after that weekend, I felt so mentally, physically, and emotionally drained. That's what caused my burnout. was doing all of that, like having the most productive weekend I've had in a long time. And these last 2-3 weeks have just been just straight nothing, bro. I think it was 2 Sundays ago when I couldn't get out of bed. I think that weekend I did a total of 4 assignments, 4 out of the like 12 to 15 that I needed to do, because one of my professors posted a shit ton of work. Every night when I'd get home from work, like already when I get home from work, I can't really do homework, but I can at least usually chug out like a discussion or like an easier assignment if I need to. But I haven't even been able to do that. And then this last weekend, I think I got between 4 and 6 assignments done, which is not a lot. In fact, that's why I'm working on homework now, is because I'm trying to play catch up. So yeah, I've just been experiencing the worst burnout of my life. In fact, the only burnout I've ever actually felt. Even at my most depressed and suicidal and most anxious, I have never had burnout. This is awful. And to anyone that's ever had burnout, I sincerely apologize. I do not wish this on my worst enemy. This is not fun. I've always been able to get my shit together and get shit done, but I just can't, dude. It's been tough. Even just getting out of bed's been tough, which is not normal for me. Like, even when I really don't want to do something or really don't want to get out of bed, I can still convince myself to do it. It might just take a little time. But no, it's been rough. And it's a good thing I work with my dad and I set my own schedule. Because if I had a set schedule, dude, and I was working a normal job, I would have been fired like day 1 or 2 of my burnout streak. I'm very blessed. Anyway, that all being said, I need to start this assignment. If any of y'all have any questions, let me know. I'm just gonna be jamming out my assignments and just chatting with y'all. This first assignment, let's see what it is. It says, I think I just got a text. That was PayPal. What does PayPal want? Oh, cool. Okay. I need a drink. Oh, and that burnout, I guess I have had burnout, but it's been towards, like, YouTube videos, or particular YouTube videos, and I wouldn't even call it burnout. I'd just call that, like, it's really boring and I don't want to do it. So I guess I technically have experienced a little bit of burnout, but nothing like this. This is immense. Like, that last Legends of Legends video took me months to edit. Like, I think I recorded it in, like, October. And this Hogwarts Legacy video that I've been working on has been a pain in my ass, too, because they're so incredibly boring to edit. Man, I'm fat. I've been going to the gym and eating decently. Not like clean, not fully clean. Dude, I hate my chair so much. Not fully clean, but I've been eating pretty good, which is annoying, and going to the gym, because I think I've been gaining weight, so I don't know what I need to do. We'll figure it out, though. Anyway, week 10, discussion 7. Please post your own comment and reply to at least 2 other comments. By the way, if you're a college professor, fuck you for doing discussions. They are my least favorite assignment to do. Like, I would rather write an essay, I swear. I'm doing online courses, so I don't have to fucking respond to anybody, because I don't like people. Anyway, be sure your comments have substance. There is no credit for great comment or I agree type responses. Fuck you. Anyway, the question is, what did you learn or find interesting in the assigned reading? Chapter 6, The Individual's Response to Disability. That's a good question. Because I don't think I've read chapter 6. Ruh-roh. This is the one class where I don't know where to find the textbook ever, because oh wait, no, this one's my disability class. Oh, I was worried. I thought this was my, not that almost just leaked my address. I like how all my legal documents, everything that's ever been in my name legally, driver's license included, has my middle name spelled wrong, and I've just been too lazy to correct it. Everything except for my passport. Like, my driver's license is spelled wrong, all my voter information spelled wrong, and that's because when I handed the dude, because all of your legal stuff goes through your driver's license, in here in America. So when I was getting my license, the person, or my permit or whatever, the person misspelled my middle name, even though I spelled it for him like 3 times. And my middle name's not hard, it's just Jackson. And I spelled it for him like a couple of times. And it wasn't even loud in there. I don't know if they were hearing impaired or whatever. But they could not understand me. And they misspelled it. They didn't have me double check the spelling. They just misspelled it. And so yeah, now my driver's license, my driver's permit, my everything except for my passport, my middle name is spelled wrong. And I think that is hilarious. Did we just skip chapter 5? Apparently we did. Alright, where's chapter 6? These assignments are real easy because you don't actually have to read anything like crazy. You can just, there we go. You can just pick like a section in the textbook or in the chapter and just be like, I found this interesting. And then you just quote some facts from the chapter. So like, chapter 6. This is for my studies of disability class. I do this in every class. I don't think I've legitimately picked up, like, read any of the textbooks, ever. Like, I don't think a single one of my classes have actually read the textbook. Even the ones where they have the textbook online and you have to go through it and answer all the questions, I just skip to the questions. Because I already know everything that they're telling me. And if I don't know anything, or if I don't know something about a subject, you want to know what I'm not going to do? I'm not going to go read the textbook. I'm going to Google it. Guess what? If Google doesn't have an answer, I'm going to go ask, like, an AI or something to explain it to me like I'm a child. And that way I get the basics, and then I can kind of connect 2 and 2. I've actually done that a couple of times. There was a phrase that was named in the textbook, but I didn't know what it was because don't read the textbook. So I like asked, I think it was ChatGPT. I don't really use AI that much, if ever. I don't even think I have an account. Anyway, I just asked it. I was like, hey, can you explain this phrase to me like I was a child? And it was like, certainly. And it was like, imagine you're a child, or imagine you're in school and your friend takes your sucker, and you're like, oh no, I don't like your sucker, and my sucker, you know, and it literally just explained it to me like I was a kid, and it was awesome. So I'm thinking, so the question is, what did you learn or find interesting in the assigned reading? So I've kind of flipped through the chapter a tiny bit. Let me make sure. Interesting. What is a good response to disability? Okay. Okay, so I have 2 options that I want to pick from. either the section here that says myths held by PWODs. PWDs are people with disabilities. I don't know what the O stands for in POWDs. Oh, okay. POWD stands for people without disabilities. That makes sense. So it's myths held by people that don't have a disability. Okay, there's that heading. And then there's the what is a good response to a disability and what is a poor response to a disability. I would do those together. I'm thinking, right? I'll type for the good or bad response. I think it's funny to even question or to even acknowledge good and bad responses to disability this far in the book. I feel like that should have been mentioned sooner. And then I could even also go back and mention the myths held by PWODs. And then those things together would get me a good enough response for this discussion. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay. So let's see. We're going to type here. We're going to go. Before I mention what I found interesting in this chapter, I do want to point out, what was it again? Prejudice. Individual's response to disability. That I find it weird that the book waited this long to discuss the proper way to respond to people with disabilities. I feel like that should have been something covered earlier. Oh yeah. Anyway. What was the... It's called Myths Held by... Okay. Anyway, I quite enjoyed the section of this chapter titled Myths held by PWODs. Make sure there wasn't like an apostrophe in PWODs. Nope, no apostrophe. And the B is lowercase in by because that's how writing works. Perfect. I may actually have to read this section a tiny bit so I can point out some facts. But like always, we highlight over that. Alright, let's see. Senators often think they understand how PWDs feel about their disabilities, blah blah blah. National science concepts are based on an outsider point of view. Difficult to imagine life someone else. More rarely do PWDs question their own assumptions. We learned that in section 2, most people misunderstand disabilities. Let's see. I found that when the... let's see. This section points out how did it phrase it? Actually, blah 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 blah. How it is difficult to imagine yourself in anyone's shoes, anyone's life, let alone a PWDs. Okay. What do we got next? We're gonna say the section also shows, says, PWODs never even question their previous thoughts and opinions about PWDs. Most of the time. But it's definitely spelled with one F or two. Definitely. That's spelled horrendously. But definitely. No, okay. Should. Definitely should. Okay. Let's scan over this again. Blah blah. Many first-person accounts. Disability review. The blah blah blah. Not choose. Eliminate disability. Blah blah. State for an example. Blah 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 blah. Coherent implants for deaf and design. In America, the recognition and status of deaf community, fueled by the civil rights movement, is leading to greater acceptance of people who are deaf. Okay, but what's a... But where doesn't mention an actual myth, you know? Any the first person accounts of disability reveal that the individual who would not choose to... The section said something that stood out to me because I have heard similar things in my own life. It talked about how PWDs, how there are many, there you go, PWDs that would not wish to, what is it? That individuals would not choose to eliminate, would not wish to get rid of or fix their disability. Cool. Which I have heard similar things from in my own life. I, however, would love to get rid of or fix my learning disabilities because I don't like having to teach myself how to learn differently than others. That is one of my biggest pet peeves. I felt like in high school, the teachers would be like, you need to learn this way, and I couldn't. So I would reteach myself in the ways that I know work for me, and having to figure out what those were really annoying. Now it's different in college because you don't really have to try that hard. You just kind of have to sound smart and share only left political opinions and act very politically correct, and you get A's. So, you know. It's true. I know it is. Before y'all go raising your high horse and freaking out. It's true. Let's see. We learned in section 2 that most PWDs centralize, misunderstand disability. Thinking that all disabilities are unending source of tragedy and grief for the individual. Yeah. Acknowledged. This section acknowledged. Oh yeah, you also just have to change up the kind of words you're using. So if you've already used the word mentioned or said or says or stated, you gotta just go through the roster of words. And the more different words you use, the smarter you sound. The better grade you'll get. That's what I learned about writing papers. I learned this trick in high school. You just fill it. Half the time I write papers, and this is gonna sound horrible, and if this gets clipped and my professors find it, oh well. When I start by writing a paper, I don't start with a rough draft. I start by writing the entire paper in its final form, right? The final draft. And then, right, so everything that I already know about the subject has been put into the paper. Okay? And if this is a paper that requires research, like literally forced research, like the professor's like, you need to have like 10 sources or whatever, I go to Google Scholar after the paper's been written, and I type in the subject, and I find articles that agree, one or two that disagree with what I'm saying. Then I list those. Then I quickly scan through them. Be like, okay, here's a fact I can use, here's a fact that I can use, here's a fact that I can use. And I just shove them into the already written paper. And that's the extent of the research that I do. Like, I don't need to do research. I already know. The reason why I chose the topic is because I already know everything that there is on the subject. Or I know how to bullshit my way through a paper. Like, was it last semester that I did, was it queer studies? I don't remember what I did. But, the paper that I wrote, for my final paper was on trans athletes. And I could care less in real life. I do not care. But I chose this subject. Oh, no, it was my political science class, because they're like, choose a political issue, and so I did that. Because I'm like, what is the most left issue I could choose? Because I've learned that college, the only thing they care about is that you are politically left. And if you share any other opinion, you'll get in trouble. So, I'm like, what is the most politically left thing that I can think about? And I chose trans athletes, right? And I did the whole paper. I typed out the entire thing, coming up with examples that I already knew things about. Like, I already knew, like, there's the trans swimmer chick that, like, dominated or still dominates in her, in women's swimming. There's a few others, right? And I, like, typed out the entire article, or the entire paper, and then I'm, like, going through the instructions, and I'm like, okay, what's next? Make sure you have blah, blah, blah amount of sources. Scholarly articles. And I was like, So, I went through, and I just Googled on Google Scholar as many things as I could on trans athletes. I think I ended up having like 50 references in my paper, and I think I only quoted like 6, and then 7, and then I went and I found a regular article that was written about that trans athlete, the female swimmer chick, and I was like, okay, that's been listed, that's in the references, now it's been linked, in-text citation, boom, paper's done, submitted it, got 100% on the paper. Here's the thing, didn't do any research until the last minute. Because I don't need to. I already know everything that I need to, that's why I chose the subject. I'm not gonna choose to write a paper that I don't know anything about, right? Because I don't want to sit there and do research for hours and hours and hours on end, and I'm already I'm really good at writing things, so it's really not hard for me to just vomit out a paper. It really isn't. In fact, these little assignments where I have to go through like chapters and stuff and like read, which I don't really read, are harder for me to do than writing papers, because I can write a paper. The hardest part about writing a paper is finding the resources, or the references, because I already wrote the damn paper. Dylan, why don't you do research before you write the paper? Because I don't need to. Holy shit, I don't need to. Anyway, and also my writing is so good that I've had to dumb it down these last couple of semesters, because 2 semesters ago, or maybe it was last semester, anyway, no, it was 2 ago, I had a professor, and I've had this happen every semester. There's always a professor. It's like, you're using AI, you're using ChatGPT or something to write your papers. I know you are. No, dude. I'm just a good fucking writer. So this semester, and I think last semester as well, I've just been dumbing down all of my papers and still getting 100%. But now I'm not writing to my fullest capacity, because why would I if I'm just going to get accused of... the teacher literally almost put me on academic probation, and then I had to prove to him. I had to write a paper in front of that teacher with my hands. He was staring at me the entire time. I don't go into physical school. I do online. I had to go into school to write that paper. And he was like, okay, fine. I see that you're just really good at writing. I'm not going to put you on academic probation. Yeah, bitch, if I wanted to use ChatGPT, you wouldn't know. Like, what? I'm smart enough that if I were to use it, you wouldn't be questioning it. And then, what was it? Yeah, so my writing's just so good that he was accusing me of using ChatGPT or something. Or just AI in general. And it was really annoying. Like, it pissed me off. And so I ended up doing research on a bunch of different AI detection tools. Because the Canvas AI detection is what was detecting that I used AI. But I didn't. And so I used a bunch of different detection tools. And submitted my research, like writing a paper by hand versus writing it with an AI versus using a mix of AI and a mix of writing it by hand. And I did I think it was 15, I think. No, that's right. It was 17 different AI checkers, AI tools. And I went through and I put in the ones that I written by hand, the ones that I'd written using only AI, the ones that I wrote using a mix of AI and mine. Do you want to know what happened? Every single time I used only AI, the AI detection software said it was written by a human. Every single one of them, every single time. When I used a mix, do you want to know what happened? It said, or most of them said it was written all by a human. A couple said may have AI. Okay? Alright? When I wrote it all by hand, I had 2 that said that they were written by a human. Every single other one, I believe I had 4 of them that said may have AI. And then every single other one of the 17 or whatever that I used said that they were written by an AI. The ones that I wrote by hand, every single time were said they were written by an AI. The ones that I actually wrote with 100% AI, not a single one of them said it was written by AI. And the ones that I did 50-50, only a couple said that may have AI. What? And so I submitted this research right to my professor, and I was like, listen, I need you to stop. I am not using AI. Your AI tools suck. This is exactly what I just did. I wrote multiple different papers. I had AI write multiple different papers all on the same subject. And your AI detection software and these other AI detection softwares all said that they were detecting AI on the ones that didn't have AI, and they weren't on the ones that did. So clearly they don't work. You want to know what that professor did? Absolutely nothing. Didn't even respond to my email. Didn't even respond. I wrote a longer paper doing my research on how I wasn't using AI. I wrote a longer paper than my final paper. A more in-depth and more researched paper than my final paper, because I was doing the research. I wasn't looking up articles. I wasn't just pretending like I was looking things up. I was actually doing the research. Didn't even look at it. No extra credit, no email back, no like, oh hey, I apologize. There was no sorry. That teacher didn't say sorry a single time, even when he had me go in. And I've had other professors tell me this. They're like, why are you using AI? And I'm not. I just write really good. I understand. I don't speak very good. Anyway. And so So I was like, fuck it. And I did that assignment, right? Now, anytime, if I ever get a professor that's like, why are you using AI? If I ever get one again, I'm just going to send them that paper. Because I am so sick and tired of professors being like, why are you using AI? When I'm not. Like, the most I've ever used AI was to do that assignment, or not that assignment, but to write that research paper on how AI detection bots don't work. Outside of that, like I said earlier, to explain things to me like I was a child so I can get them because I didn't read the textbook. Like, come on, bro. It pisses me off. Anyway, I need to finish writing this. This section, acknowledge. What did acknowledge? I've gotten too far off task. Ole, 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 o Lord. Let's see what we get. Okay, we talked about it acknowledging that people with disabilities wouldn't wish to get rid of them, or some of them. Then I talked about how I would. Okay. Yeah, this section acknowledges the myth that many PWODs believe that disabilities create a constant flow of pain and suffering for those that have them. Okay, let me double check. The role of PWDs, blah blah blah, seems to portray making them PWDs because their disability, their identity. Wait. In learning about how the individual experiences in his or her disability, okay. Seems appropriate to begin by making the point that most PWDs Okay, so I can say this section acknowledged the myth that many POWDs believe that disabilities create a flow of constant pain and suffering for those that have them, when in reality they do not, and many PWDs view their disabilities as a part of who they are. Okay. there anything else that I should put down here? Blah blah, I decided rather than $3 million losing one of my legs has not blah blah blah. Other than walking as far as I'm concerned, blah 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 blah. We've seen in Section 2 that the tendency of POWDs is devastating, overwhelming tragedy has resulted in abortion, murder, institutionalization, and POWs. Okay. The end of this section discusses the sad truth that because of these myths, many people end up... What were all the things listed? I know I literally just read them. Abortion, murder, and institutionalization. Many people end up institutionalizing PWDs or aborting them at birth to avoid the pain and suffering. Perfect. With all of those things listed, I believe those things are listed. My thoughts on this chapter and on this chapter are okay. Okay. Let's see. Sometimes when I reread what I've written, I really enjoy having my headphones on because it gives me a sense of like focus. Let's see. Is there anything else that I needed to add? Maybe. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so basically what I added was, with all those things listed, my thoughts on this chapter are that it provides a crucial perspective that challenges misconceptions and encourages empathy. It highlights the importance of understanding and questioning our biases, and it stresses the value of recognizing the diverse experiences of PWDs. This chapter really made me reflect on my own views and appreciate the complexity of living with a disability. Cool. Let's see, what else should I do? Let's see. Let's see. Is anyone watching? I've had one view, which is crazy, because they literally must have been... Yeah, no, it literally says they're in here for 12 seconds. Which is not even long enough for the view counter to even register. Oh, there you go. They got on at 12:10 and got off recently. That's funny. Anyway, viewer, if you're still in here, got any questions that we can chat about while I'm just, working on homework? I would love to hear them. You can type your question while I am making sure I don't need to change anything in this real quick. I want to discuss the proper way to respond to PWDs. I feel like that should have been covered earlier. Anyway, I quite enjoyed this section of this chapter titled Myths Held by PWDs. Imagine yourself, anyone's life. This section rarely question their previous thoughts on films, but should definitely should. This section said something that stood out for me. This section acknowledges the myth. Okay. I'm almost done reading this, so I'll get to chat in 2 seconds. It encourages empathy. It highlights the importance of understanding and questioning biases and stresses the value of recognizing the diverse experiences of PWDs. This chapter really made me reflect on my own views and appreciate the complexity of living with disability. Okay. Did anyone chat any questions? No? You meanies. I'm trying to talk with y'all, and y'all don't want to talk with me. What did you learn or find interesting in the signing reading? Those response to disability. Okay, well, there you go. Now I'm gonna need to respond to 2 others, but no one else has posted yet, so that's the one problem with doing all your homework early, is that for discussions, I forget all the time to respond to people because I do them so early, and so I just go, here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let me see, stream. Okay, nope, that's webcam. Boom, there we go. So, let me double check. There's not like any weird things up here. There shouldn't be, but I mean like weird like links or anything, or not links, but any info of mine. Okay, so I just go through this calendar thing, right? When I'm looking for what assignments I need to do next. So Wednesday we got checking in survey. Boom, 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 boom. Which, by the way, this is really annoying because I haven't heard back from literally any of the people that I've asked. Well, I heard back from 2 people. One person said, so this is, so I have to do 15 hours of work with people with disabilities, or 15 hours of community service. And so I've reached out to everyone on the list that my teachers provided us. And I've heard, and a few people off the list about volunteering. And I've heard back from 2 people. One person, I heard back, and she was like, sorry, we don't have anything until the end of August, which is after my semester. In order to get credit for this semester, I have to do the work, I assume, before the end of the semester. So I messaged my teacher, and I was like, hey, am I okay to do the work after the semester, as long as I turn in this form with a signature showing that I'll get it done. Has not gotten back to me. And then the next person, the other person that got back to me was like, sorry, I'm no longer with this company. You can call this number and ask for the activity director. Well, I've called all of the numbers, including the new one that she sent me. And they either haven't answered, so I've left a voicemail, or they have answered, and they say they'd get back to me. They haven't. And then I've tried calling them back. I tried calling all the ones that said that back today. None of them answered. So, that's cool. So I messaged my professor, and I was like, hey, no one's getting back to me. Am I able to work with disabled family members, or something like that? Also, feed the homeless every other Sunday. Could I count that? She has not gotten back to me. But yeah, anyway, so this is kind of like what I do for homework. I just go through this list and tells me when they're due, when the things are due. And so if it's crossed off, I ignore it and I move on, because that means I've already done it. Well, when you do all of your homework early, sometimes weeks early, like I did a few weeks ago, I did like all the way up until this last Sunday. I did all the homework for that 3-week period, and it's so dumb. So I did all that, and I missed like 2 or 3 discussions because of that, because I did everything so early, and I'm like, okay, well, I don't need to go back and do anything because I did all my homework. And even when I do go back and check, I go, okay, that's all checked off, okay. And if you can see there's a discussion up here, well, I looked past it because it was checked off. So I guess doing homework early isn't always to one's benefit. The thing that I just did was this week 10 discussion 7 thing. Anyway, that's a look into my life and how I do my homework, and how it's so easy to miss something. See, it's 10:25. I try not to do homework past 10:30 because my brain already shuts off after work, so once it gets this late, my brain's like fully shut off, basically. Let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 more assignments to do for this week. Well, okay, technically next week. I have to create an infographic about an anxiety disorder. Great. I have another discussion, okay. In that discussion, I have to watch a Netflix documentary, so I can't do that on stream. Then I have a reflection on the documentary that is not part of the discussion, because that makes sense. And then I have what is called a disability scavenger hunt, which I went through some of the options, and I can't really do that on stream. I mean, I can, but there's like 10 different options, and I'm not doing that this late. My brain is done. So I think we're calling it quits for this evening, doing homework. Let me refresh this calendar page, my inbox real quick to make sure my professor didn't respond to me. By the way, for those of you thinking about going into college, don't, it's a scam, but if you still do, just know that your professors will never respond in time for anything. Okay? They will always, and professors get mad at you for turning in late assignments. They don't respond to anything. They do everything late. So, fuck them. Anyway, let's, every single question I've ever had, every semester about an assignment, not a single professor has ever responded to me on time. Every single professor has responded to me the day of, at best, the night before the assignment's due. At worst, I had a professor respond to me 2 days after the assignment was due. And his answer to my question, so I had to do the assignment just assuming that I knew what the professor wanted because he never got back to me. And his response to my question was the exact opposite of what I did. So, and that professor didn't allow assignment redos, so I bombed that one assignment. But luckily I'm a good enough student that it didn't matter. But like, holy hell, dude, professors are the worst at getting back to you unless you are in their physical classroom and you are physically talking to them. And even then, sometimes I'm sure they're like, yeah, I'll get back to you next class period or whatever, or next class. And then they don't, but I wouldn't know because I don't go to physical school. Never have. But holy hell, dude, professors are the worst at getting back to you. And some professors, I had this professor where I looked on Rate My Professor. Every single person was like, they give great feedback. Every single bit of feedback that I got from that professor was, you did a good job. Good job. You go. Or, like, not a single, like, hey, I would recommend for your future assignments you should fix this. Or, you did a really good job on this part in particular. It's always just good job. And I'm like, did you actually read what I submitted? Or what? Like, I was literally tempted to start turning in bad assignments to even see if they read them, but that professor also did not allow redos, so I did not do that. I did not think that was a good idea. Anyway. Let's see. Any viewers still? No. Wow, the average view duration has gone down to 5 seconds. That is crazy, but we've only had one view. How does that work? Because it went from 12 to 5. That doesn't make any sense. What should we end it off on? Should I play something? Play like some Fortnite racing or something. We can look at the Fortnite item shop or the Overwatch item shop. Why don't we do that? Let's do that. Screen up. Nope, that's not what I meant to fucking do. Capture card. There we go. You know what it is. I swear, if that's my friend... Okay, it's not. It's my alarm to tell me to sleep. I don't want to try Call of Duty 6. My apologies. We'll start with Overwatch. Just in case it says any weird information. We're going to go full screen for this one. Oh, how can I forget this life update? If there are any family members watching, please mute this part, and I'll give you a thumbs up when I'm ready. For you to unmute it. But there is a real chance that I will be moving to Portugal next year. My whole family will be. So, that's kind of crazy. And if that happens, I don't know what I'm going to do with all these. With my streaming, with school, with life. So yeah, we'll be figuring that out. Anyway. Now that they've unmuted. Because that's supposed to be a secret. Let's check out the Overwatch Battle Pass. Okay. What do you mean new features? There's nothing new in here. I just bought the last like 20-30 tiers that I was missing from this. Because I really, really did not want to keep playing Overwatch for this season. I was done. This season sucked. I don't know. I just don't have fun playing comp. But it feels like if you're playing casual... So here's the thing, right? I don't have fun playing comp by myself, or playing comp in general. Because I hate randoms. Even when I want to have fun. Hold on, let me get us some audio here because it disconnected. There we go. Did I get it? Get me live mini. Yep. Okay. Anyway, even what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I hate playing with randoms, and even when I do get on and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna have fun, and all I do is I play casual. Even that's like annoying, and I just feel like I can't have fun. Alright, well, that's it for Overwatch. Let's check out the Fortnite Battle Pass. Or not Battle Pass, item shop, holy. Y'all may be wondering why I'm wearing the beanie. It's because I'm having a bad hair day right now. Last night, so it's weird. So I normally shower every other day, right? I normally shower Tuesday. Well, my showering schedule changed a few weeks ago, but it's currently Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, and then either Saturday night either Friday night or Saturday morning, depending on my workout. So here's the thing, right? My shower schedule got messed up because I didn't shower on Sunday. So I had to shower Monday morning. And for some reason, my scalp, when I don't shower for a long time, my scalp gets very dry and itchy. Well, for some reason, here, we'll look through this while I talk. For some reason, my scalp got that itchy dry feeling, which it never gets unless I don't shower for a while. Even though I showered that morning, I got that feeling with my itchy scalp last night. It like, I literally fell asleep at like 11:30, which is the earliest I've fallen asleep, or no, 11, which is the earliest I've fallen asleep, like, at all, the last like few weeks, or a couple weeks. And I ended up waking up at 12:30 with my scalp just itching because it was dry. So at 12:30 I got up and I showered. And then I went back to sleep, but when I sleep with a bonnet on because I have curly hair. Everyone should sleep with a bonnet on anyway, but I slept with a bonnet on because I have curly hair. And I really like those butterfly wings. This character reminds me of my mom. Might just be the blue hair though. Anyway, I've went to bed with my bonnet on, but my hair was still wet. So my hair is all like crunched up and like miniature right now. So I just put on a beanie this morning. It was like, screw it, no one needs to know. So yeah, that's why I'm wearing a beanie, even though it's the middle of June. Yeah, I did a little racing last night. Was it last night? Was it last night or was it Sunday night? It was either last night or Sunday night. I don't remember. It was fun. So maybe that's what we'll do. I'm going to run to the restroom real quick and then we'll decide what we're going to do when I get back. Okay? BRB. I hate people that are like, I could really use some prayers right now. Boo hoo, boo hoo, woe is me. Like, I used to be that person when I was a believer, we'll say. Now I couldn't give less of a fuck. Bro, there's truck skin? Oh, yeah, that's probably what the... There was a truck skin in the item shop not that long ago. Anyway, I hate the, oh, woe is me, boo-hoo, I need prayers, please. And then the people in the comments are like, I'm sending prayers your way, I'm sending good vibes. Like, who fucking cares? It doesn't do anything. It doesn't work. Whether it's good vibes or prayers, it doesn't work. Anyway. here goes nothing. Like, I jokingly say wish me luck, but I could care less. Luck isn't real either. Well, not the best boost I've ever gotten, but... Dude, I was getting some horrendous boosts last night, dude. Or the other night. Bitch, I'm trying to go this way. Bitch, get the fuck out of my way. Man, I am not doing good. Last night I had one game last night that pissed me off so much, dude. I was in first place that entire race. And then in the last, literally, the last 0.5 seconds, I had 3 people jump in front of me. And I got 4th. Like, the last literally half a second. Like, it pissed me off more than you will ever understand. The fuck was that? What is this lag bullshit that is occurring? Is it better to go the other way that I didn't go? Like where you have the 2 different options of either the left road or the right road? Shit, I screwed that up. Damn, dude, this dude really, like, beat me by a lot. I bet it was at least 3 seconds. Damn! Basically 4 seconds? That's crazy. They smoked my ass, dude. You know what's really annoying? My best friend, Kelton, has told me the last 2 nights in a row. He's like, hey, let's do something when I get home or from work or whatever. Neither night he's gotten back to me. Last night, I just assumed he got home from work and fell asleep, which happens. Tuesdays, he has work off. So I'm like, okay, why the hell is he not getting back to me? So, like, every hour, I've called him. Every hour since I got home, I've called him and texted him. And I was just like, alright, if I don't hear from you by, like, 9:45, I'm just gonna go to bed. But instead, I started this live stream that will be ending soon. Because I have work tomorrow. Bro, am I gonna find a fucking match? I was platinum something a couple seasons ago. Alright, this is good. Sorry. This celebrates June. And I'm not talking men's mental health. Did you see the men's mental health awareness month hashtag got banned off of TikTok? That pisses me off. Dude, it's a good thing we still have 2 months to do this battle pass. Because I'm only level 10. This season sucks. Cooking booze for anyone who actually wants to try to play this season. But I don't know, maybe that's just my opinion and everyone else has been... What is this track? I've never seen this one before. Alright. This is interesting. I'm down. Here goes nothing, dog. Damn, 56% again. I don't know what the red thing does. I don't know if it slows you down or just, or like if it damages your car. What, dude? This is not good. What the? I can't even pay attention to what is happening. Oh, damn it. I messed up. What is happening right now on my screen? That's a bit too early. There we go. Okay, one lap down. Where'd this bitch come from? Oh. Oh shit! Oh, almost got turned around. That could have been real bad. Flawless. Beat him by a whole, like, 0.5 seconds. That's pretty epic, not gonna lie. Where'd Mommy place? 4th? Okay, that's what we like to see. Does this game go 1, 2, 3, or does it go 3, 2, 1 for its rankings? Like, am I at the bottom or the top of gold? I always get confused because every single game does it differently. Like, League starts in bronze. I mean, in wood. But I don't remember if it's like wood 5 to 1 or wood 1 to 5. Not that it really matters, but because we're not playing League right now. Dude, I've been rage quitting the hell out of League recently. That game is so infuriatingly annoying. I deleted it the other night off my PC. And it's funny, because my buddy Kelton just bought a whole PC to play League with me. And I was like, nope, can't handle it. And I deleted it. We'll see if I'll ever go back to the game again. I might not, but I might. I might go back. I might not. I don't know. It is annoying, to say the least. Alright. What do we got going on here? Oh, it's the same exact map. Okay. Let's see if I can perform as good as I did last time. Let's get above a 56 or whatever. Man, that is not above a 56. Oh no. Shit. There we go. Shit. Get up here in the top like 5 so I can have an easier time recovering. Oh, that should not have happened. Oh, neither should that. A lot of bad things are happening right now. Alright, we're in the top 3. But 4th is right behind us. Damn, dude, how far ahead is first, dude? They must be having a zero mistake race, because I feel like I haven't had that many mistakes. Damn, like that. Damn, dude, that's crazy. I finished so far behind him. I bet it's like 5 seconds at least. Holy shit, I called it. Oh, that is like 5.5 seconds. Oh. Dude, that guy must have had like a flawless race. Like, we're talking flawless race. Okay, so this goes 1, 2, 3. Okay. I was plat, like top of plat, a couple seasons ago. Man, dude, that guy must have just had a flawless race. Holy cow. Yeah, I'm aware. Oh, and I'm right on the verge of level 11 as well. Yeah, I need to take some of those drifts a little sharper and some of them a little less sharp on that map. I did really good the first time, and I'd literally never played that map before. That second time, no excuse. It was just bad play. If we had any viewers. It's the one thing I hate about streaming is just you never get any. You never. There's never anything. It's all sad. I used to get viewers when I would stream Power World, when Power World was like newer. I got viewers. I got a few. And then before that, I hadn't had views like I did for Power World since I streamed Animal Crossing during the pandemic on my laptop. Like, I think that was my highest viewer count, is when I streamed Animal Crossing on my shitty laptop that couldn't really even stream, but I was forcing it to. And it would sit on my lap as I sat on my couch, when my couch was over there, and it would face my TV, and I'd sit on it with my webcam here, and all of the stuff from my TV, my TV, my Switch, all of it was just plugged into my laptop. My mic would sit on my my lap pad that was my laptop lap pad as well, and yeah, it was just not good. And there we go, man. But let me just tell you, bro, that was a chalked stream. I did really good on this map yesterday, so I'm assuming I'll do the same this stream. I mean, sorry, I did really good on this map last night, so I'm assuming I'm gonna do really good again. I've never hit those boosters that are right there, like in the grass area. There are a few spots on this map that can really fuck you up. I got this map like 5 times the other day. And there's a few spots that will just shoot you flying into the air, just randomly. Like, you'll be driving on a flat road like this, and all of a sudden you'll be up in the air, like doing a backflip, and then it restarts you. That one's not as bad though, because it didn't. Yeah, see how that almost made me do like a backflip thing? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like I was in like second, or I was in first or second place the other night, and all of a sudden I just flipped upside down like in the last second of the race and ended up getting 5th. Shit, I just fucked up real heavy right there. I got that. Oh, yeah, no, that probably cost, yeah, that cost me the game, for sure. I could have probably been in, like, second or third. Man, that, oof. Alright, we'll do one more. We'll do one more race. And we'll call it. Because my bedtime was 26 minutes ago. Whatever happened to my buddy, Keldon? I was supposed to get on. No idea. Ah, well, good thinking. I'm just kidding. I'm sure he'll get back to me. Dude, I need my order of, dude, I have so many orders of G-subs coming. I need them here, pronto. In fact, they restocked AFK the other day, so I bought 4 tubs. Because my current sleep gummies haven't been working as good as they used to. I think it's because I've gotten used to them. I'm all out of them though, so man, that was bad. Oh, it's this man. I haven't seen this one in a while. I'm all out of my sleep gummies. So I'm kind of hoping that I can get to sleep tonight. That was almost bad. I need to catch back up. Got quite a bit of a longer track. Oh shit. I forgot this was that track. Alright, we can recover from this still, right? I completely forgot that this was that track. It's a good thing that happened in the first lap and not the, like, the last. Because there would be no recovering then. Yeah, that's right. Also, these tunnels are suicide if you're not careful. Okay. It's gonna take some serious ingenuity to get around this. Not been saving any of my boosts. This is not good. And I also haven't been getting like any boosts either. This is bad. Please don't get turned around. Dude, drifting in those tunnels can be horrendous. It's like one of the easiest ways to die, in my opinion. that sucks. Oh, that was bad. Oh, I don't want to end on that. That was bad. Oh. That was garbanzo beans. I've never seen that race was just dog. I also need to make sure to do my Duolingo. Maybe that's the last thing we'll do. Never ended up hearing back from you. I'ma go to bed. Never ended up hearing back from you. I'm gonna go to bed. Perfect. Is that already up or anything? Like, what? Okay. After this race, we'll do Duolingo. And anyone in the chat who has Duolingo can do their daily Duolingo lesson with me. I'm on like a 89-day Duolingo streak with like less than 7 frozen days. I did get close once though. I did use both my freezes one time in a row, just because I think I wasn't camping. I don't know what I was doing, but I did use both of my freezes in a row one time. And that was scary. That scared me. I think I was just busy and just forgot to do them. Dude, holy crap. Something in my nose is itching, bro. Oh, that was ass. That was bad. Oh, no. I'm not letting this. Not letting this ruin it. I'm not letting a bad start ruin it. Come on, baby. I also played this map for the first time the other day. There, that's okay. Damn, that's bad drift. Man, I had to use 2 drifts just to catch up to top 4, and just to like catch up to the other 3. That's crazy. And I don't even know if they've used their drifts or anything, because I've obviously been too far behind them to notice. This is not good. Okay. This, bro, fuck off. And ruined my drift, and I just ruined my own drift, motherfucker, dude. Holy shit. Man, I'm bad at this. Man's ruined my drift. Okay. It is currently down 1. What is this dumbass shortcut that my man is just trying to do? Good drift. Oh, bad drift. Oh shit, that almost fucked me. these tunnels, it's usually better to go for the shorter drifts, but like right there, I didn't, that last drift, I didn't want to go for a shorter one. I know I'm giving up good drifting time, but sure to get all my boosts out of me by the time we hit that tunnel. Alright, here we go. Holy shit, I failed. Dude, I had to use all 3 drifts right there just to catch up to these guys. Oh, that's not good. Shit, and we're at the end too. Shit. Okay, well at least I got 3rd. 3rd's acceptable. Anywhere in the top 3, really anywhere in the top 4 is acceptable, but I refuse to accept anything below top 4. In any race. Ugh. Unless, of course, there's only 4 people in the race, then 4th is not good. How do we look? How much does it cost to claim this entire page? 33. Holy shit, dude. I'm not getting anywhere on this battle pad. I legit might buy all the levels for this one. Actually, this one sucks. I could not care less if I finish this one or not. Like, even tier 100 is just bad. Yeah, man. This battle pass, this whole season, all of it sucks. I haven't even looked at any of the variants. Ugh. All bad. Bad. Anyone who thinks any of these rewards are cool is themselves. There is only one reward in the entire battle pass. That's kind of cool. And it's this glider. Now, I don't know where you hang on in this glider. If you actually sit in it, 10 out of 10 glider. If you don't, F glider. Anyway, and I just say that because it kind of reminds me of like a Star Wars speeder, especially in this one. Like, it kind of reminds me of like a vehicle that's supposed to be in Star Wars. That's the only reason I say it's cool. Nope, that wasn't it. There we go. That's it. My bad, G. So, oh, hold on. I need to quit Fortnite. There we go. Okay. Let's do, and if there's anyone in chat and you have Duolingo, let us do our Duolingo session for the day. For me, I have 52 minutes left. Sorry, 51 exactly. Alright, here we go. I'm doing Japanese for any of you wondering. Alright, bye. Bye as Jane. Perfect. So, Yasashi Sensei to Yasashi Isha is a nice teacher and a nice doctor. Jane mata ashita means no, it means bye, believe, nice to meet you. Oh, see you tomorrow. Which makes a lot more sense. The nice to meet you, see you tomorrow, good evening, those ones always confuse me for some reason. Okay, hana desu dozo yoroshiku is I'm Hannah. Nice to meet you. Gakusei desu. That means I'm a student. Or he's a student, or she's a student. He/she student. I don't know how to say I'm yet. I only know how to describe other people. So. I don't watch subbed anime very often, but I've been watching this one. I've only seen a couple of episodes of it, but at one point there was like half a conversation where I like wasn't reading the subtitles because I'm like, oh, I know what that means, and I felt so good about myself. I guess that's like the equivalent of someone doing that and like watching Friends, and they're like, they speak another language, and they're like, oh, well, I didn't have to read the subtitles. I kind of knew what this was. Anyway, what was that? So, yasashi hito desu, which means he's a nice, where's nice? There you go. Person. Hito is person. So, yasashi is nice. Hito, person. Desu, meaning he/she's, or it's, if you're referring to an item. It really depends on the context. That's what I've learned about Japanese, is a lot of their like pronouns or ways of saying like it's, he's, she's, and describing that kind of stuff is all very situation based. Anyway, what do you say? Kakoi bengoshi desu. So, kakoi, meaning cool, bengoshi, meaning lawyer, and desu, meaning he, she's. So this says he/she is a cool lawyer. Perfect. Gakusei, meaning student. Isha desu, meaning he's a doctor. He/she is a doctor. Isha sensei, meaning doctor, teacher. In order for it to be doctor and teacher, it has to have a to in between Isha and sensei. Kakoi desu. He/she is cool. Alright. He's a cool person would be kakoi hito desu. Told you. Okay. Hello, Hannah. That would be konnichiwa. Hana-san. So, Hana-san is when you are referring to a person to their face. So, like, if you, so, we both stripping together? The fuck you mean we both stripping together? Huh? I'm learning Japanese, dog. What you mean we stripping together? Anyway, going back to the desu thing. So desu can mean he/she. Desu can also mean it's or it, or can mean I'm. And it's all depending on the fucking context. And it is the most annoying thing. Like if you say Dylan, which is my name, Dylan desu, that means I'm Dylan. But if you say kakoi desu, that means he/she is cool. Or if you're like ramen desu, it's ramen. What? That doesn't make any sense. It's kind of like how in Chinese, in order to make something a sentence, you just end it with ma, which is also similar, or in order to make something a question, you end it with ma, which is also similar to Japanese, where you end it with ka. I don't know. Anyway, we're just finishing off our Japanese lesson for the day, and then I'm ending the stream. I mean, I could take off my beanie is a sign of stripping if you want, but I have really bad hair day going on right now. Is my hairline bad? I don't think it is. I am also only 22, so it shouldn't be going bad. Especially because not a single person in either side of my family is balding. Anyway. Okay, see you tomorrow. Was see you tomorrow mata ashita, or was it dozo yoroshiku? Fuck. I'm gonna go with dozo yoroshiku, and then it's Ken. So it's see you tomorrow, Ken. So it's dozo yoroshiku, Ken-san. Fuck! It is mata ashita. Mother bitch! Okay. Anyway. A cool student. That would just be kakoi gakusei. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Hannah. So that's Dojo Yoroshiku, Hana-san. No, not Ken-san. There we go. Alright. See you tomorrow, which is Mata Shita. Okay, Naomi. So see you tomorrow, Naomi. Just Mata Ashita Naomi-san. Perfect. What do we get? That was not one of my best runs, and that took forever because I was also talking to the guy in chat that asked if we were both stripping together. 94%, 6 minutes and basically 40 seconds. Damn, that took me a while. Normally I don't go longer than 2 minutes. I think my longest one before this I took 5 minutes on, so we just broke our longest record, which I don't think is a good thing. Anyway, yeah, I'm on a 90-day streak, which is pretty good. Anyway, I don't know what else to do. I mean, we did our homework, which is what I came to do. We chatted. I gave you a life update. Talked about how I'm fucking depressed and have no more drive to do anything anymore. I did my homework. We played a little Fortnite. We looked at both the Overwatch and Fortnite item shops. And then we just finished off with a language learning lesson. So, honestly, I think this stream's been a W. Has it been a good stream? No, not at all. Did we at least meet all of our objectives? And I did everything I promised I would in the title, which was specifically come chat while I do homework. Maybe we will play some games. I don't know. We have chatted, right? I talked to you guys. There was a chatter, which means chatting back and forth had happened. We did, in fact, play some games. So, you know, I think I hit all the criteria. We had a good stream. I wish I had more time to stream. I really do. I really do wish I had more time to stream. I just don't, and I apologize. This is probably going to be my last stream for a while because of how busy I am. If I can stream again, trust me, I will in a heartbeat. I will stream as much as I can and post as many videos as I can, but holy shit, I'm busy. Like, I work full-time as a secretary, full-time, you know, process server, and part-time streamer and YouTuber, kind of, as well as going to school full-time, so I am a busy mother yucker. Anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoyed the stream. I'm sorry if it wasn't entertaining. I'm sorry if I didn't do everything your little heart desired. If you have any suggestions for next stream, let me know, or suggestions for the channel, let me know. I'm always down for criticism. I had someone critique one of my TikToks the other day. I posted me eating some Sour Boys candy from the Oompaville channel, and he was like, why didn't you describe what it tastes like? You just said it was good. Just because you liked it doesn't mean that I'd like it. And I was like, oh, thanks for the suggestion. Didn't even think about that. So I'll start doing that. Yeah, so I'm always down for the criticism. It doesn't have to be mean. You can just be like, hey, you should change this. And I'd be like, oh, okay, for sure. Anyway. Oh, one final life update. Not that any of you guys care, but I've pretty much quit playing Magic the Gathering. I sold basically everything that wasn't in a deck or wasn't going into the next deck that I was planning on building, just in case I do plan to build it, or I do build it still. So I sold like $5,700 something worth of cards at 70% TCG player low, and I made like $3,725 or something. I don't know what the math checks out to be, but I did make $37.25, which was pretty good. Paid off all my debt, or all the last of my debt. Put the rest towards school. So now I have the rest, or now I have next semester already paid off, which is just so nice. But yeah, that's last life update. And I don't remember when the last time I streamed was, but I also managed to get all my medical debt paid off, and that was a couple months ago. I don't know. It was like during April or May or something. Early May, mid to late April, I think, that I got it taken care of, which was awesome. Anyway, guys, if you want to help support the channel, click the link down below. You can either donate, just straight up donate money. If you want something for your money, you can go buy merch. Or if you're into poetry and you want something for your money, I have a link to my poetry book that is down there. I have been told I am a pretty good poet, so I have published my own poetry. You can also support the channel by just liking, commenting, subscribing, going and watching my videos. If I can ever make YouTube a real thing, like I've been doing YouTube for like I want to say 4 years before this channel was made, so it's got to be at least like 15 years, right? I can do the math real quick. Hold on. I've been doing YouTube a while, and if I could eventually make my dream come true, that would be awesome. I would love to just become a YouTuber. That would be sick. Okay, let's see. Community? Is it this? No. Where's the About section on a YouTube channel? Do they not exist anymore? Let me try typing this into an incognito tab. Come on. Are there just no About pages anymore? Okay, so I made this page in 2014. And I started YouTube between 2 and 4 years before this. So I had, my first channel was on a school email. That lasted 2 years, and I lost the school email, so I had to make another channel. And I was an idiot, made it on that school email. That lasted 2 years. I lost that school email. And this one was on my actual, or my separate email made for YouTube. And I've had this channel since June 24th, 2014. So it is almost this channel's 10-year anniversary, which is absolutely insane. I have 693 videos, which is also insane. And after 10 years of doing this dumb shit, I am at 93 subscribers. After 10 years on this channel, I'm at 93 subscribers. Bruh. That is pitiful. That is truly pitiful. So if you do want to actually help support me, subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe. Tell your family to subscribe to me. Okay? Please. I need the subscribers. I want to make YouTube. YouTube is my dream, right? Being a full-time content creator is my dream. It is my goal. If I can end up making enough to like live on my own, that is my dream. Like not having to work like an actual job and just doing this. Because I love playing video games. I love talking Magic the Gathering logistics. I love doing all that. I love building decks for Magic the Gathering. I love live streaming, talking with an audience when I have had audiences. I've been praying for, just hoping, wishing, dreaming for the last 14 years that I could become a content creator. And I have have worked hard at this channel, and up until the last like year and a half, I tried so hard on this channel and on YouTube in general, and I just didn't get anywhere. I think the most subs that I think I hit 100. I think. Ugh. I know I'm not entertaining. Okay? I know I'm not that funny. I know there are better creators out there. But if I could literally just make enough to live on my own, right? My first goal, right, is to be able to make enough to pay an editor. Because I can make the content. I can record all day, every day. I love recording. It's the editing that I hate. The editing, the horrendous, monotonous editing. It is so boring. And if I could eventually get to the level where I can pay someone to do that, I would do it in a heartbeat. And then guess what? I have someone editing my videos, which means I won't have to get anxiety and stress over the fact that if I record this game, that means I have to edit it. So I'm just not going to record. And I can actually start recording more videos, and then we can start getting videos out, start posting them to the channel. And then, boom, the ball starts rolling, and then I could pay my editor more, and eventually I'd start paying myself, and then I could live on my own, do my own thing, and be whatever I wanted to be, right? One of my dreams is to eventually be able to record with content creators like Big Puffer, Soup, Rizzy, Blarg, all those guys. I'm sure I missed a couple. or have a couple videos with like Jacksepticeye, or maybe get on the Brenly podcast, or be famous enough to be able to be on the Stiff Socks podcast, or maybe I become famous on YouTube and then I'm able to actually get into a voice acting career, and then I can end up being on Critical Role, right? Like, I would love for these things to happen. And I've put in so much effort into this channel. Not as much as of late, which is my bad. But man, I would give anything. Like, I would sell my soul to become a famous creator. Like, I would. Like, I know they're like, wow, this person sold their soul, and now they're so popular, or like Zendaya did this, that, the other. She finally gave in and sold her soul. Did you see her outfit at the Met Gala? No, I would literally do it, dude. Like, for the ability to achieve my dream, yeah, I would do it. I'd do it ASAP. If you really think about it, I'm doing that right now. I'm burning my will to live at both ends with a fucking blowtorch. Just to finish college and get a degree that doesn't actually matter, just so I can become a therapist, because you have to have a degree to become a therapist. But if my YouTube channel could take off before I finish school, dude, I don't care. I'll stop doing school. I'd probably still do school, but like, if my YouTube channel could take off, like if I blew up tonight, and all of a sudden I just had like 100,000 subscribers, literally overnight, like, I would lose my mind. Like, it would be the best thing that ever happened to me. Anyway, enough of me blabbering. I've been trying to end stream for like the last 20 minutes. Anyway, if you want to help support me, subscribe, like, comment, share the video with your friends and family. Share any of my videos with your friends and family. Go watch my videos, do all the YouTube things with them, and subscribe. Tell your friends and family to subscribe. Or you can click the link down below, donate to the channel via actual donations. You can buy merch, which I think I have to switch merch companies at the end of the month, or the end of next month, because they're closing down or something. which is annoying. So maybe don't go buy the merch quite yet. Maybe give me a month or two to switch over companies, and then you can go do all that. Or you can go buy my poetry book if you're into poetry. But yeah, everything that you need from me is at the link down below. And I love every single one of you guys. Even if you're mean, even if you type dumb shit in my comments, and yeah, I don't care. I love doing this. And I wish, like, I literally love it so much. I just wish that my dreams could come true and I could actually become, like, a full-time content creator. That would be awesome. Like, holy crap, dude. I would love that more than anything. Anyway, I'm Manhawk from Manhawk Gaming. I love every single one of you. I will see you guys in the next one, whenever that is. Spread love. Be kind. Bye-bye.